Hey everyone! Today I'm summarizing Runaway by Harlan Coben, a twisty thriller packed with suspense. This is a spoiler-filled summary based on my take. If you're interested, the book link is in the description. Simon and Ingrid have 3 children, Anya, Sam, and Paige. The oldest, Paige, is a drug addict who ran away with Aaron. Simon and Ingrid stopped looking for Paige because they felt it was hopeless. Simon was later informed that Paige had been seen playing in the park, so he went there and found her. She was fragile, and when Simon approached her, Aaron appeared and took Paige away from him. Angry at what Aaron had done to Paige, Simon punched him. Someone recorded the incident and uploaded the video online. Most people who saw it hated Simon for bullying a homeless man. Months later, Aaron was murdered in the apartment he shared with Paige. Paige was nowhere to be found. Simon became a suspect because he had a motive to hurt Aaron. Simon and Ingrid went to visit the apartment. They met the apartment owner, Cornelius, who told them about Paige. He also mentioned Rocco, a drug dealer who might know where Paige went. When they went to find Rocco, Ingrid was shot by Luther. Simon was not shot because Cornelius shot Luther. Ingrid remained in a coma. While Ingrid was in a coma, Simon continued looking for Paige. During his search, he met Elena. She was checking out Aaron's apartment while Simon and Cornelius talked. Elena and Simon agreed to cooperate. Elena was looking for a man named Henry Thorpe. She had been hired by Henry's father. Henry had been missing for several days. Elena asked Simon to attend Aaron's funeral to gather information. Simon discovered that Aaron was adopted, which was something he had in common with Henry. Henry was also adopted. Elena kept investigating. She tracked down the orphanage and found the name of the woman who handled the adoptions. She was getting closer. Aside from Aaron and Henry, there were other male victims. All the victims were adopted males, and each was killed differently. Elena was closing in. She received a call from Allison's roommate, who wanted to meet and reveal the truth about the adoption. When Elena met with the woman, she was asked to get inside the car and to deposit her gun and phone. When they arrived at their destination, the woman killed Elena. That woman's name is Dee Dee, and her partner in crime is Ash. Ash was recently hired, while Dee Dee belongs to a cult that initiated the killings. The victims were all siblings. The cult leader is dying, and they decided to kill these men after discovering their connection. They entered their DNA into a website and found out they are siblings. The cult is afraid of being exposed, so they kill them. Paige doesn't fit in because the siblings are all men, but she also entered her DNA into the genetics website, no one knows why. Simon received a call from Cornelius telling him that Rocco wanted to meet because he had information about where Paige went. They asked Simon to bring enough money. Simon texted Elena an update on where he was going, not knowing that she was already dead and that Ash and Dee Dee were replying to his messages. Ash and Dee Dee realized Simon was getting close, so they decided they had to kill him too. When Simon met Rocco, Rocco told him that someone had seen Paige riding a bus. The rest of the important information was supposed to come from Luther. However, when Simon entered the building, Ash and Dee Dee saw him and decided to kill everyone there. Before Luther could share the information about Paige, Ash and Dee Dee started shooting. Rocco and Luther were killed. Ash also died. Simon and Cornelius survived, thanks to a cult member who appeared and pushed Dee Dee off the building. Dee Dee went into a coma with little chance of waking up. The cult member who saved Simon revealed that she opposes the killings. She was also pregnant by the cult leader, and when he told her that her baby had no place in the cult, she agreed to let him go. The baby was adopted. Years later, mother and son found each other through the genetic website, but she declined her son's request to meet. She was happy that he had a great life, but she felt she could not tolerate the cult killing these men, including her own son. The killings have been solved. The murders of Henry Thorpe, Aaron, and the other men were linked to the cult and carried out by Ash and Dee Dee. Paige is still missing. Even after the case was solved, there was no information linking to Paige. However, one day, she was found inside Ingrid's room. Paige was still in a coma but showing progress. She later explained that she had been in rehab for a month, where they were not allowed to use mobile phones. She was only granted that day to go out because it was an emergency. Paige is now 1 month clean, After a few months, Paige finished rehab and went home to her family. Here's the truth about what happened to Paige. During one of the frat parties, Paige got sexually assaulted. Paige was interested in genetics. She wanted to pursue it. She entered her DNA into a website and found out that he has a brother named Aaron. She traveled to see him and got close to him. Everyone thought that he was her boyfriend. Only Simon knew that he was not. He figured it out himself. Paige told Aaron about being sexually assaulted, so Aaron beat the guy. It is this guy that made Simon realize that Aaron is not Paige's boyfriend. The guy claims that Aaron called Paige his little sister while beating him up. As for Aaron's death, the truth is Ash, and Dee Dee didn't kill him. Aaron once beat up Paige so severely, and Paige thought she could no longer tolerate it. But it wasn't Paige who killed Aaron. It was Ingrid. Paige called Ingrid, told her what had happened. She didn't expect that Ingrid would kill Aaron. After Aaron's murder, Ingrid sent Paige to rehab. The reason why Ingrid still looked for Paige is, maybe, because she checked with the rehab center, and Paige still hasn't arrived. Luther shot Ingrid first instead of Aaron, and claimed it self-defense because he saw that Ingrid killed Aaron. Since Aaron and Paige are siblings, Ingrid unknowingly killed her own son. Ingrid used to be a cult member and became pregnant by the cult leader. When she gave birth, she was told it was a stillbirth. Ingrid was then sent to rehab, the same one Paige would later be sent to. Simon decided not to tell Ingrid that Aaron was her son. This would be the last secret he kept from her. That's it for Runaway by Harlan Coben. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, the book link is in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other summaries. See you next time.